Thank you so much for having us here today.
No worries, thank you for coming.
Such a lovely hotel, and I'm really curious to understand what made you initially want to become a hotelier.
So, for me, what made me want to become a hotelier was a kind of a convergence of all these different interests that I had. So, for a long time, ever since I was young, I was very interested in the notion of hospitality and what that meant. Indians are very hospitable people. We love to host. So I guess it's kind of bred within me that I wanted to do hospitality. But beyond that, I was very interested in the nature of hospitality and the more intricate details behind that. So service and what makes good service, bars and restaurants. I love food, so I've become a bit of a foodie. Drinks and understanding, the art of cocktail making and things like that. All those points really, they were all interests of mine before this was ever an occupation of mine. Mm-hmm. I really was always interested in interior design, and I want to make things beautiful. I want to make things as amazing as they can look. So this was the vehicle to really do all those things. Have this amazing space where I can make this beautiful, environment that people would want to enjoy.
So, what is your aesthetic approach? How would you define it? What should a guest expect from the Chesterton?
So, for me, my aesthetic approach is kind of it's almost like a clash of two different things. So, I like everything super classic and super classy and traditional. So, shades of grey and things like that. They're contemporary now, but they're always in and out of style. Gold, it's something that's, I think it's always classic. So brass, choosing the things that are super fashionable at the time. So not just stylish but fashionable. So then things like greenery and plant life and the botanical elements that we've got around the place behind us here. Those are things that are very on trend. The way the lighting is, very dark, very low. It's developing an atmosphere. Make it modern, make it relevant, make it kind of the place that young people want to come to.
Now, different topic. We've been working together for over a year. So if you would describe Mr.Highline in 3 words, what would these words be? So,
first word I'll choose is dedicated. To work with me, you have to be dedicated. I put people through a lot, so I'll ask questions on a Saturday night, and I'm always surprised when I get an answer back on a Saturday night. Second one I would choose is entrepreneurial. You're very ambitious in the way you operate your business, which is important for someone like me who is the same way. So when you're building something, you're growing something, you want to partner with people who share that same kind of ethos in business. And then the final word I'll choose, I just mentioned it, is partnership. So I think one of the things that really attracted me to you guys in the beginning was that you took the time and the energy to really get in under the skin, under the fingernails of what made my business tick and what made the brand tick.
It's what she said, it's also about the potential, because something that we see from our end as well. You have a very specific brand. We know who you are and what you represent, so that makes our life and our job a pleasure. Please name one hospitality trend that you're fond of.
This might be a controversial answer amongst hoteliers. So I really like the trend of informed guests. Guests come in with more information and more knowledge than previously. Every guest that comes in is an amateur foodie and a reviewer, and every guest who comes into the hotel knows what they want. And for us, a lot of hotels don't like that because they want to just say okay, this is what we do, and knowledge is the enemy. You want guests coming in being slightly ignorant so you can kind of skirt around the edges or whatever. For us, we like that because we back what we do here. So when guests come in, they understand in the restaurant everything is locally sourced, freshly cooked. People understand the quality behind that, the effort that went behind that. When they see the way we do service and the way the staff are, they understand the kind of the intricate nature of how things are done. and it's not wasted on them. The way we've done the rooms and the decor and the energy that goes into everything we do, you can really delight and you can really go above and beyond because they understand what you're trying to achieve. So I never used to be a huge wine drinker or even a huge cocktail drinker. Some of my favourites here now. I love the Lapsang Sushan tea that we've got, which is super smoky. It matches this whiskey really well because it's super smoky as well. Our Chesterton Storm cocktail, that's our house cocktail that we developed here. That is absolutely amazing. So anybody who's coming along, let me make you a Chesterton Storm, I'll blow your mind.
When someone leaves this hotel, what do you want them to have as the main memory, the main feeling that stays afterwards?
I want them to feel like they've been well looked after. Like they've come here, they've put their comfort in our hands and we've excelled in that endeavour.
So obviously you've put your signature in this hotel so far. So what comes next?
Where we are now, I would say we're a very interesting tipping point for the hotel. So we've been renovating the rooms for just shy of 2 years now. We're about to end that process. So all the rooms are going to be, done to our standard, which is a very high standard. Beyond that now, the game is to get our wedding venue and our function venue set up and ready to go. That's something we're really excited about. We take great pride in doing what we do here. We love to give bride and grooms the excellent service that we feel they deserve. I'm going to be a groom soon, so I understand how that feels, right? So we want to give people that peace of mind and that comfort when they come here. They're going to be looked after, and that's very important. So we're choosing a venue, we're building a venue that's going to deliver those sort of things.
I have a suggestion actually. Okay. Why don't we take our drinks, go at the bar, and then have dinner at the brasserie?
Yeah, absolutely.